What's good, World Squad? Back at you guys with another video. And hey guys, on today's episode, I want to talk about how you can use this strategy to pay all of your bills for the rest of your life. If this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Travis Cooper. I'm the creator of Amazon Made Easy, the program that gives you the blueprint to buying back more of your time so that you don't have to exchange it for money. Hey, but I don't want to waste your time. Let's get straight into today's episode. So you guys may have noticed that I have on my old Sonic shirt from 2010. Now, the reason why this strategy is so important is because it changed my life. It literally took me from working at Sonic's drive-thru, which is a fast food joint, where I was flipping burgers, sweating, smelling like food grease all up under my fingernails. This shirt is a little bit faded now, but once I got off, it used to be black with grease from the grill, making $5.15 per hour. Fast forward in 2015, once I transitioned from Sonic to teaching, I completely left working a 9-to-5 to becoming a full-time entrepreneur, and through the grace of God, I'm still there. So all of these lessons in this strategy, it built me up to this point where now I'm able to buy back more of my time and I don't have to sell it in exchange for a paycheck or money. So if you guys are interested in learning exactly how I did that, and if you want to supplement your income or replace your 9-to-5, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video. So let's get straight into it. Back in 2010, I didn't have the right mindset. So this strategy starts with having the right mindset. Step one, we need to separate our time from money. And you guys may have heard me say it on previous videos. That's the way to think in entrepreneurship. Working this job at Sonic, man, I was trading my hour for $5.15, guys. And we all know that time is our most valuable asset. So I was allowing somebody else to leverage my time so that they can have more of theirs. Because what I was doing is I was going in, working only 25 hours a week because that's all they would give me. But it allowed the owner of this specific store to buy back more of his time by leveraging mine, right? By leveraging my time, the owner was an older male. He was able to spend more time with his family. Instead of working on Sundays, he was in church with his family, eating Sunday dinner, maybe going out on the boat or going out on the lake after church or throughout the week. He didn't have to deal with the day-to-day. I was actually in there taking time away from my family. He said, hey, I'm going to give you $5 an hour. I need you to work 5 hours on a Sunday. You got to miss church and everything. So that's step number one, separating your time from money, right? Then from there, I started reading a ton of books, either audio or physical books. I realized that sales was a way that you can become financially free. And it was at the top of ways to become financially free. So I said, hey, I don't have enough money working at Sonic to open a brick and mortar location. That's just a physical location within your city or your region. So I'm saying, hey, everything is going online. Maybe I can get an e-commerce store, pay a couple bucks a month, run an e-commerce store, and then sell stuff from my e-commerce store. I didn't really know what to sell, how I was going to market to the people or whatever. But I did know marketing was going to take a good bit of money and I had to pay for my inventories. So that was two key barriers that I had to get over. So I did the Google search and it brought up a list of different business opportunities. I probably tried them all, but I stumbled upon and one that worked was actually selling books. So they were saying that I could get books for cheap, listed on a platform that already had the marketing, the e-commerce, the system, the payment process, everything baked in. It's basically a done for you system. All you have to do is focus on getting a quality inventory. So I said, okay, well, this is something that may work for me. And that opportunity was Amazon, right? The reason why I chose Amazon is because it was the #1 bookstore online at the time back in 2010. And I could get books for little to nothing. Because remember, guys, I didn't have any capital. So if I could get inventory for free, pay 50 cents, pay $1 for it, and make 20, 30, 40, 50, sometimes up to $100, $200 for these books. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, right? So what I did was start to find undervalued books. I provided it on the marketplace of Amazon, right? So I would get them for cheap, put them on Amazon. So once they sold and I made that profit, I did not increase my lifestyle. What I did was stay living the same. So I was struggling, to be completely honest with you guys. I was still struggling at the time, barely making ends meet, but I decided to take all of that profit to reinvest it back into the business because my plan was to create a snowball effect. And to be honest, at the beginning, guess what? I was purchasing bad inventory because I really didn't know what I was doing. Purchasing just off the eye test. I didn't have anybody connect with, any communities or anything like that. So all I was doing, I was like, hey, this look like this is going to sell, or that looks like that's going to sell. So, hey, I'm going to purchase it, throw it online, and let's just see what happens. But doing it that way, it caused me to spend thousands of dollars in bad inventory because I didn't know what I didn't know, right? I didn't know, but I was taking action. Fast forward towards the end of the year, once I started getting my groove and my system down, what I needed to be looking at, what tools and software that I need to be using to excel at this business, boom, I had an explosion happen inside of my business. So I started locating undervalued inventory, and it doesn't have to be books. Some of you guys may get caught up and say, well, hey, I don't want to sell books. And then my question to the person is, what's your situation? What's the level of capital that you have? If you're limited on capital, I'm not telling you in theory what works. I'm telling you practically exactly what I did step by step on my journey, that if you're limited on capital, I wouldn't be concerned about the type of products long as it's legal and ethical. You just want to use it as a vehicle to get to the end result. If that final end result that you're looking for, a transformation, is financial freedom, it doesn't matter if you're selling socks, water, books, because it's just a vehicle to get us where we're trying to go. All right, so once we get those undervalued products, then we need to connect. So Travis, how are we going to connect that to pay for our bills for the rest of our life? Okay, once you start to find these undervalued products and you see what's selling, you're going to try to replenish or build a master list, right? And what's a master list? A master list is a list of products that you can keep purchasing over and over and over and over and over. And all you have to do is buy them, list them on the platform of Amazon, and boom, you get a sale. You can kind of estimate off of each product what you're going to be making. So one product may only bring you $100 or $200 a month. But keep in mind, once you have your system set up, you want to build a portfolio of many assets. You don't have to have one product that makes you $10,000 a month. And it's better for diversification to hedge your business if you have a lot of smaller assets, because if something ever happened to that product, you had an issue with the supplier or whatever happened, it's not going to drastically change your business. You want to build your business with a lot of mini assets. Maybe this undervalued product is only going to bring you $500. Another one may bring you only $2,000 a month. Another one may bring you $100 or $200 every single month. And what you're going to do is assign these assets to a bill, right? So let's say, for example, I was selling this watch. Let's just say I was selling it and making $50 profit. So I knew that I could list this watch on Amazon and sell 4 of them per month, make $200 profit, $50 off of each one, right? So that'd be 4 sales. I would then apply that to a bill, right? So once you pair it to a bill, I know that this watch would take care of my personal phone bill and my business line. This asset is taking care of my phone expenses for the month, right? So I would apply every time I get 4 watches. Hey, I know that my phone bill is eliminated. You can then, whatever your rent or your mortgage is, let's just say it's $2,500, it's $3,000 a month, right? Depending on where you guys stay. You can then source or find products. You can find 3 $1,000 profit products. So you can say, hey, once I sell 3 of these per month, hey, that is going to cover my mortgage for the month. Or you can combine a few of them to cover the mortgage. So let's just say, like Travis, I'm not going to find anything that's going to make me $1,000 profit. Okay, well, let's just say you have something that gives you $20 profit, right? But you're selling 50 of them per month, right? That is $1,000 profit. So with that product, that's going to be $1,000 deducted from your mortgage. Let's say you piece in 2 other products that make you $500 a month, right? 500 plus 500 is another 1,000. Your mortgage is down to 1,000. Let's just say you have 5 other products that make you $200 a month, okay? Now that's the other 1,000. So instead of having one product that goes to the specific expense, what you can do is pool them together. They may be 5, 10 products that's going to cover that mortgage, where this product of the watch can just cover the phone bill. You want to develop a steady stream of those many assets, and you're going to look up and all of your monthly bills are going to be covered by these products, which are many assets. It's very similar to real estate with doors. You know, on average in real estate, they get what, $200 to $300 a door. These products can work the same way. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest in it the way that you need in real estate. All you need to do is sharpen your skill to find these undervalued products. Look at the KPIs or the key performance indicators. So now you can start to develop more of that passive income stream once you get virtual assistants or VAs, as I mentioned in other videos, in the place to work for you. So hopefully you guys received a ton of value from this video, learning how you can use many assets in the Amazon business to cover your bills for the rest of your life. Y'all be blessed. Love you. See you on the next one. Let's go.